So you're watching this video, so as you likely already know, I launched a class this year about which I'm extremely excited, and that is called Training Trunk Stability. I wanted to just take a brief second and kind of explain what this class is about, what it involves, and who it's right for. So this class is, as the name indicates, about training trunk stability, but there's a lot more that goes into it than just that. And it came from, or it came out of, the need for such a course. You know, I've taken lots and lots of courses. I've been kind of obsessed with trunk stability or understanding how the core works for decades, literally, quite literally decades. And there's just not a course out there like this. There's not a course that kind of explains all of the pieces that one needs to be able to properly, assess, treat, and train trunk stability in clients or athletes. And that's really what the course is all about. You can get pieces from, this approach, whether it's a kettlebell approach or some CrossFit stuff or dynamic neuromuscular stabilization or SFMA. There's lots of pieces where they sort of touch on it a little bit, but I don't know of a class that's dedicated to this. And as we all know, the core, or the trunk stability, is incredibly important for overall function, whether you're treating incredibly dysfunctional patients or incredibly high functioning athletes. We all know that it's really, really important. And that's why this class was created. So let's talk about what's in the class. Well, I wanted to make sure that anyone, whether they're a rehab specialist like a physical therapist, an athletic trainer, or a chiropractor, or a performance coach like a strength coach or a personal trainer, I wanted to make sure that they were able to have all the pieces that they needed to properly assess, treat, and train trunk stability. So we start off with a detailed explanation of the anatomy and the biomechanics involved with trunk stability. There's a lot of information out there online that's not exactly accurate. I think it's incredibly important that we first start with the fundamentals and we understand at its smallest part how the core actually works for movement and for function. We then get into classification of different types of core workouts or core exercises. And from there, we get into how do you assess the core, how do you assess trunk stability. And then of course we have to get into what are the blocks preventing optimal stabilization? What are the ways in which we can actually train trunk stability that is far beyond just, oh, here's a side plank or do some hollow holds. There's lots of ways that you can do this, and in this course, we're going to address all of them. Now, another really important piece that I think is valuable, that I'm excited about, is we actually are trying to hit this topic from every angle. So we've got the scientific biomechanical angle. We've got more the philosophical classification angle so that we understand kind of how to program. But then I think what's incredibly important is we also are going to do workouts. Now these workouts are going to range anywhere from super simple all the way up to a little bit more complex. No one is required to do these workouts, but I think it's valuable to actually feel the concepts that we discuss throughout the whole weekend. So this class is great for anybody that is looking to work with athletes or work with people where they're interested in addressing trunk stability. So, I'm a physician and I also work with a lot of athletes, in the strength training realm, and I can tell you that this material is incredibly important and incredibly valuable no matter where on the spectrum your client or patient is. So, hopefully we've got some courses coming up. Hopefully you guys are interested. You can look at athleteenhancement.com /courses to get more information on when's the next course coming up. So hopefully we'll see you there soon and we can just improve all of our understanding of how the trunk works, how we stabilize, assessment, treatment, and actual programming for that. So have a great day and hopefully we'll see you at the next course.